Two of the biggest parts of the CARES Act to aid small businesses are used up. Now what do you do for your small business or if you're self-employed? That's what we're covering today. This is your next wise step video for today, Friday, coming to you with a winter edition here in early April from northern Indiana. And if you don't understand what I mean, it is snowing outside, and I mean heavy snow with inches on the ground. That is crazy since last week was spring break. Anyway, my name is Mike Bernard. I am the host of the Wise Money Show. Thanks for being here. I'm also one of the certified financial planners and financial professionals here at Corehorn Financial Group. If you're not already a subscriber, do me a favor, subscribe to this channel and give me that thumbs up and turn on notifications as well, so that every time we drop new content, you are made aware and you have what you need to take your next wise step in your financial life. All right, so the Paycheck Protection Program, the PPP loan, let's talk about that first. That was the $349 billion loan program that was set up through the CARES Act, that was administered through the Small Business Association, SBA, was made available just 13 days ago, and lots of small businesses, I was telling you right here, you gotta jump on that. If you have employees, if you're still operational and you're still paying your employees. It took all of 13 days for that money to all be allocated out to applicants. And what that means is many small businesses applied for the PPP loan and did not get it, unfortunately. Also, the Economic Injury Disaster Loan, which is the actual loan, so the PPP was a loan that hopefully most of it could be forgiven. The Economic Injury Disaster Loan is an actual real loan that was designed to be a longer term, low interest rate loan. It had a $10,000 advance feature, $1,000 per employee, but most people were applying for that. Some were trying to get the grant, but most businesses were trying to get that basically loan. And we found out yesterday that they are no longer accepting new applications. They're going to continue to process applications if they've already been submitted on a first come, first served basis, but you can pretty much say that those funds have been doled out as well. Oh my goodness. So what do you do if you were hoping to receive one of those loans or both and you didn't receive it? The first thing that I would tell you to do is talk to your SBA bank, talk to your bank, and don't hold out hope for this, but if Congress does come through and appropriates and approves more money towards the PPP program, I want you at the top of the list. I want you to have a contact at your bank who you've personally spoken with, who has said, yep, here's the process if we find out that more money is being set aside for these loans. I want you to already be on their list if they're keeping a log, okay? Right now, those negotiations in Congress to add more money, those have stalled, but the president, as well as the Fed, as well as several other members of Congress have said, when the PPP dollars run out, we are going to make it a priority to add more dollars there. So I want you to talk to your bank today. Don't just give up hope. Don't say, I guess my chances are done. Don't rely on it either that it's going to come through, but I would make sure you contact your bank today and say, am I on your list if new dollars are set aside for this loan? So that's the first thing that I'd tell you to do. The second thing that I'd tell you to do is because of how the PPP worked, that you could get a loan and then it was a forgiven amount if you were maintaining your employees. Many small businesses that were seeking the PPP loan were keeping their employees on salary. If you have been shut down and you don't have income coming in, but you've kept your business or your employees on salary because of the hope of getting the PPP loan and getting it forgiven, if you didn't get the PPP loan, it's time to have that tough conversation. You never thought you'd be here, and it's an emotional time. You're not letting your employees go forever, but it's time to make that decision and notify your employees that you need to stop paying them and you want them to go apply for unemployment. There are extremely rich unemployment benefits that we've never seen before in history. So that's what's going to be best for you, your small business. If you shut down, if you don't have revenue coming in, that's what's best for your small business. And that's really what's going to be best for your employees, is that they get on unemployment. Now, if you are operational and you do have revenue coming in, then you can't tell your team to go on unemployment. But you've got to make some tough decisions to figure out how you're going to navigate through this time period financially without getting this loan, this either PPP loan or this economic injury disaster loan. So that's the second thing. No income coming in, you're still paying your employees. Have the tough conversation with your employees and have them go on unemployment. For you, if you're self-employed and you don't have income coming in, for you, the third action item is you yourself need to apply for unemployment. And if you're self-employed or a sole proprietor, you may not have ever paid into unemployment. So you may say, I'm not eligible. Well, part of the CARES Act is they created this Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program, and it's basically the $600 that the federal government is giving extra for normal unemployment. They're making it available, the $600 per week, making it available to self-employed sole proprietors who have no income coming in, okay? Now this is through the CARES program, so it's through the federal government, but it's administered through the states. Many states still don't have this process up and running yet. In the great state of Indiana, where I live, they don't have it up and running yet. They've said they'll have it up and running by Monday or maybe Friday of next week. But if you're a self-employed sole proprietor and you don't have income coming in, you need to apply for unemployment. So go to the Department of Labor website, search for your state and apply. And just FYI, many states don't have their programs set up just yet, but they should within the next week. And finally, the final thing that I would tell you, if you're running a small business and you are trying to get PPP or you're trying to get economic injury disaster, if you've exhausted these other options, but you still have revenue coming in, but it's a fraction of what it used to be, it's a small amount, and you're still paying your employees, then you need to consider the employee retention credit. Okay, and you can actually get an advance on that credit by filling out Form 7200. So search for that and fill out Form 7200. And basically, it's a credit of up to 50% of what you paid your employees up to a certain amount. Okay, and you can get an advance of that credit right now. In order to qualify, you need to have your revenue drop by at least 50%. Okay, so but if you still have some revenue coming in, but it's dropped significantly and you didn't get the PPP loan, you didn't get the economic injury disaster loan, and therefore, because you still have revenue coming in, because you still have employees, they can't get unemployment, you can't get unemployment, then you need to try for this employee retention credit and get the advance by filling out the 7200. Okay? It's very, very, very confusing, which is why each and every day I've been coming to you with your next wise step, a financial nugget. So if you need any help with this, I mean, clarity, confidence, and creativity, that is what your certified financial planner is giving. I'm trying to give that to you in doses here, in 8 to 10 minute doses every single day. But for many of you, especially you small business owners, what's going on is very, very complex. So contact your certified financial planner. They should be shepherding and guiding you through this time period. If you don't have a CFP that's helping you with comprehensive financial planning, you can contact our team. You can find us online at korhorn.com. That's Korhorn with a K. Or send us an email at info@korhorn.com. All right, everyone. I think that's it. Have a great snowy Friday and a great weekend. We'll see you here tomorrow for the Wise Money Show, and then on Monday for another Next Wise Step. Until then, you're now ready to go take your next wise step in your financial life.